Hi, I'm Sixily Sins, and I'm going to show you a few things that you need to know in the game itself, like the heads up display, and just little things here and there. And my friend Charlie is going to help me show you that. Alright, so you just got into your first game, basically, I guess. So you're going to get your skill, whatever it is. Then you go to the shop, and then it's going to have a few items that you should buy. These are not always 100% accurate depending on what you're doing. For this example, I'm going to go AP Timo. So
1 minute left.
I'm going to start off with boots, 3 health pots, and then make my way to lane. So there's 3 lanes. You have mid lane. Oh, this is mid lane. And then you have top lane, and then bottom lane. And then you have
30
a
seconds left.
jungler, and he usually starts blue buff. Blue buff is here for the blue team. Red buff is here. And then for the purple team, blue buff is on the opposite side, which is right here. And then red buff is here. What blue buff does, it gives you mana, like I think it's like 10 mana every second, and it gives you a 20% cooldown. Red buff, when you auto attack somebody, it's going to give you a slow on them. It's going to slow them like 10% I think, and it's going to do a little bit of damage over time. A few things you want to put on in your options is press escape and then go to interface. Under floating text, make sure everything's on. Under disable minimap right clicking, I put that on, just personal preference. And then under show loss of control bars, I put that on, so when you get CC'd, you know how long it's going to last. And then under more options, show neutral camps, that's for the jungle creeps like dragon and blue buff, red buff, all that stuff. Show attack range circle, when you put that on and you press A, it's going to show you how far you can auto attack or basic attack. That's really helpful for range characters. And then enable edge of screen flashes. When you get hit by stuff, this is really useful for when you unlock your screen and you're moving all over the place. When you get hit, your screen's going to flash to let you know. So if I move my screen over here, if I get hit, why am I not getting hit? Oh, that's weird. I guess it's not noticeable because I'm in window mode. But yeah, when I get hit, my screen's going to flash. It's going to let me know. That's really good in team fights too, to know when you're being hit. So all this stuff on the left here is personal preference. Min:2 for the cooldown display. Under video options, I put on color blind mode. I'm not colorblind, but I do prefer the blue and red over the other colors. I think it's blue and purple. Enable HUD animations, just personal preference. Depending if you're like have a bad PC, this is kind of what I go for, I guess. I take off vertical sync, especially if you have a bad PC, take that off. For basic laning phase, that lasts around like 20 minutes before you go into team phase. For that entire time, you want a last hit. What is that? Well, basically you let your minions do all the work, and then you just auto attack it once to get the currency, and you don't push lane. Because if you push the lane, like Akali's doing, for example, if I was a jungler, I could easily go around if she doesn't have it warded, and I can gank her and kill her, unless she runs away. But yeah, that's why you don't want to push lane, because that happens, and that's bad. Let's kill her. Good night. Oh, there we go. So yeah, if you push lane, that happens, which is bad. So yeah, you just want to auto attack. So you freeze lane, and what freezing lane does is it keeps the minion wave right here, kind of close to your tower, so what just happened to Akali doesn't happen to you. But see, if I just start auto attacking mindlessly and just pushing lane, I'm gonna end up here and die. Another thing I forgot is go to hit escape, go to more options, and turn off show all chat, especially if you're a new player, because you're going to make mistakes, a lot of them, and if the other players on the enemy team are Smurf accounts, meaning they know how to play the game, they're going to make fun of you, and then you're going to get frustrated, and then you're going to be no good to your team, which is bad. I explained blue, I explained red buff. The next two things are Baron, which usually spawns right there, or in the pit, I guess. And then Dragon. When you kill Dragon, he gives you like 200 gold for all your teammates, and then if you kill Baron, he gives you around 300. You kind of want to wait around the 30-minute mark before you do Baron, and you want to ace the enemy team. That way, there's no way they can steal it from you or turn the tide and make Baron theirs. One thing that's really important too is warding. I don't have any wards right now, but if you're top lane, you want to ward that single bush, that tri bush. If you're mid lane, you want to ward that bush and that bush. If you're bot lane, this is going to be more of the support job rather than the AD carry, but you want to ward the tri bush and the dragon. Warding is not only the support's job. Everybody should help ward, especially early game, because you don't want to die and feed. But towards the end of the game, most of the warding comes from the support. And they want to ward like Baron. Usually always keep Dragon warded if it's there. Also, depending how far the lane has been pushed, let's say a Kali gets this tower and this tower, the support would kind of want to ward around there so we can have eyes on their blue, and maybe ward there so we can have basically the whole jungle. We could have the whole vision on the jungle here for our team. Well, I guess it would be a Kali scene. But yeah, map control is a huge deal. Alright, that's it. If I missed anything, I'll probably make another video to cover it. Hopefully, from these tips, you play League of Legends a whole lot better than you were 2 minutes ago, or 8 minutes ago. And yeah. Oh yeah, don't do this. Don't let the minions kill you, because then you die, and you get, yeah, that happens. Don't do that. Bad Charlie. Bad person helping me make a tutorial. How dare you let that happen? Yeah, don't do that. That's bad. If minions push, if you don't have minions to hide behind, you better come back to your tower and let the minions hit the tower, because then that happens. Noob.